What is up, everybody? It's Phil, and we are back with another awesome comic interview. And we talking to a good friend of mine about that sick comic that you just saw the trailer for. I know it's been a while since we've done one of these streams because I was wrapping up Magic Cop. So that's off at the printer. The proof copy is getting ready to print. And by the end of the month, we're going to be shipping out Magic Cop 2. But today, we're here to talk about Butch, another sequel, Butch Cleaver 2. Now, I have the first one right here. Awesome, kick-ass book. One of the, and we'll talk to Matt in a second, the creator, but kind of a super unique character with very unique powers. Really dug everything about this character as soon as I heard what he was able to do and what he looked like. But let's get into it. The man from the chat that you'll know as Metal Movies and Brewskis, right here. He has an awesome channel himself. Definitely check that out. Actually, one of the first reviews that we ever got for the first Magic Cop was from Matt. Let's welcome Matt Burke. What's up, brother?
Hey, what's up, Phil? How you doing, man?
Good. Thanks for coming on and talking about your new book. I'm glad you're coming out with the sequel.
Oh, thanks for having me, man. Yeah, it's a real pleasure to make another book and to be on your show.
Yeah, no problem. Let's see. We got Eric Hutfuls in the chat. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey, Eric.
Rich was in here earlier. Thanks for watching. And yeah, I guess you were on way back when you first launched the first Butch Cleaver, and I saw you going around the circuit talking about the book. I saw all kinds of art online for this thing. Very original IP. I love the stuff you're doing with the character, and just feels very fresh to me. Why don't you tell the people in the audience kind of about the character and what the story's about as well?
For sure. The first book, Butch Cleaver, it's kind of like a mashup of horror, a western, more like a slasher, like like Michael Myers or Jason or Freddy type thing.
Yeah.
And takes place in this gothic town called Oubliette, filled with cathedrals and saloons. And basically the main character is Butch, and the book basically just starts off where you're basically witnessing him take out a bunch of guys, and you're following him along this path of trying to figure out how he got to where he was. And he's a reincarnated butcher with the power to weaponize bone on a molecular level. And he was brought there by a voodoo curse, by the voodoo doll, which is the main preacher pimp in the town. And he has a voodoo doll of everybody he does business with in the town. And each hex that he puts on somebody, it could do different things. But with Butch, it tied him and his old boss, Whitey Ratatouille, the White Rat. It tied him together in this pact. They're bound to this hex. And Butch doesn't know that. But the audience does, and he's still trying to figure that out in the first and in the second book. It kind of picks off from there. Also in the first book, there's this bounty hunter on his trail called Opie the Opossum. And he's just trying to, they have like a past that kind of I hint at, but I don't go into it, but he has this animosity towards Butch. So he just basically he wants to take him out, and he's Whitey's cousin. And also in this next chapter, we're going to go into Butch's origin. So you're going to find out what makes him tick and who he is, and why he's doing what he's doing. So he's not just this unstoppable killing machine, mindless unstoppable killing machine.
For sure, man. I mean, you put a badass character in a trench coat and put him in a comic, I'm all in. That's how I am. And if you guys have read the first book, definitely check. And you put awesome kick-ass like backup material, fan art pieces that are really, really good. Like this Preston Acevedo one, kick-ass. Jason Bascom did a sick piece. 6 a.m. comics, yeah, so cool. And then I think this is my first ever art that I've done that's been published in a book. As you can see here, we did this on Doodle and Chill. I did a little back shot of Butch Cleaver spitting a bone gun. So that was awesome that you were able to put that in there. A bunch of other ones,
yeah.
too. Scotsman, John Jay. So it's really cool. Like you have that community aspect to it in the back of the book. I love your black and white work, man.
Oh wow, thank you, man.
Yeah, I think that is so.
Someone
bad.
picked that up on the Bancroft show.
Oh yeah,
surprise.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a really, really cool black and white style. But
Thank you.
the standout thing for me on this character is just how the idea for his abilities are so fresh. You know, he can make weapons out of his bone, and he basically is a guy that's made of bone, right? He's all like a skeleton man, where he could extend his arms into blades and have bone guns and stuff. Just that idea and that concept is really cool, in my opinion.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, he's the dead bones. That's what I call it. He could control bones. His bones aren't hollow. They actually do have some like this basically like this marrow inside, and it does have this squishy liquid pink kind of blood that comes out. So if you were to slice him, it's gonna, and he has to drink that whiskey milk to survive. So
yeah, so he's not, immortal. He's not unstoppable and stuff. You need that for a character, so they could be put in harm's way and have some risks in the story. Let's see, Crystal McGee's in the chat. What's up? Thanks for tuning in, dropping those links. Yeah, so look at that, some new pages. What I realized too on this cover is this is him, right? All of these are like kind of like different iterations or looks at the character. Is that correct?
Yeah, I wanted to just have like different facades of Butch, basically kind of starting at the bottom and kind of climbing to the top, where he kind of changed. It's kind of just showing you a little foreshadow of what to expect in this second book.
Yeah, I was because in this one he kind of has like a mask on, right?
Yeah, I wanted to look like basically like a rag that's just pink, like his apron from blood. It's just stained pink,
Yeah, I did that, and it's funny because even if you took the mask off, you wouldn't be able to recognize him because he's Skeleton Man.
Yeah.
So it's just to be a badass, not to hide his identity. It's just like looking cool. Yeah, very cathedral-esque with this stained glass kind of tapestry behind the characters. I dig that. And this is within a world that's totally on its own. It lives and breathes its own universe that's like nothing we have here. It's like you said, and I've heard you talk on other streams, this world is kind of like a mixture of all your favorite things. You have, saloons and cathedrals. It's very gothic in parts. You got pirates and cowboys walking around. It's very, very, it's just like fun. It's something that everyone would want to be in. You could throw anything in this universe. You could have werewolves even if you wanted, That's what the feeling.
You might be talking Butch Cleaver 3 there in a second.
Yeah. Tell me about this guy. This guy looks pretty cool.
So that right there is the voodoo doll. Yeah. And that was the one I was kind of speaking about earlier, the preacher pimp. Mm-hmm. And you'll kind of see basically like who he has like in his crew. And in this book, Butch is gonna go up against like a cabal, like of he's gonna have a gauntlet of different lieutenants. And it kind of starts in the street, and Butch just kind of works his way up, goes through the bordello, then to find him. And that right there is one of his lieutenants. That's Zulambi. He's an African zombie.
Yeah,
he's pretty badass.
That's cool.
So you get a little bit about him, a little bit in the story. But yeah, they get down.
Technically, the term zombie comes from like voodoo kind of mythology, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So really cool to kind of see the old school zombie type, because I feel like zombies are overdone to the decrepit person and stuff. But I like the take on this guy. Glowing eyes, mystical, looks pretty sick. And tell me, like, so this version of Butch Cleaver, like, I feel like this is like his Super Saiyan version.
Yeah, that's like his organic, like reborn
Mhm.
So basically, like if he gets really like messed up, he's gonna go into a cocoon state, basically like a larva, and
Mhm.
he's gonna basically regrow and pop out just so he could get full power again. And
Badass.
that's kind of what happens right there.
And I really like what you're doing with the layouts here, where the panels are actual bone. That's super fun. Reminds me of like old school, kind of like Billy Tucci used to have a lot of fun with the paneling in his comics, making it very ornate and stuff. So that's really cool. Shootouts, you got to have gunfights, man.
Yeah, those are a bunch of pimps. That's earlier in the first half of the book's going to be his origin story. So you're going to see him as a kid, teenager, and that's kind of in that part. And he goes in there to collect, and they talk a bunch of shit. And
got him. Now, I love how you colored the blade here.
Oh, thanks, man.
That metal color, really cool.
I wanted to make a like this pirate that was inspired by Blackbeard. And,
yeah.
I wanted him to have a blunderbuss arm with a sword and a hook all in one arm. I wanted him to have a blunderbuss leg too, kind of like a nod to Robert Rodriguez, Planet Terror.
For sure.
And he's just chilling in the Work Skull, the bar saloon with his buddy El Dia, the Bandito.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of what happens in the last book. And yeah, he starts a fight with Butch.
Yeah, this book looks like it's got a lot of action, a lot of characters, and like I said, I love universes where, you're anticipating, like if you turn the page, you won't be able to guess who's going to be on the page, or what type of character is, because that's what this universe is. You got pirates, you got cowboys, you got pimps and voodoo guys, zombies, everything's going on.
Good dirty cop.
Yeah. Yeah, I was watching you on Malin. He really liked this page and this panel specifically, and I dig it. It's like reminds me of Spawn, Batman type stuff. Really having fun and playing and experimenting with the camera angles is something I love to see in books. Where it's like, okay, he went for that and killed it on that crazy ass camera angle, and this one total down shot, really cool.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, that was, just something I really wanted to try. I've seen it in a few movies where they do that,
Mm-hmm.
like, what is it? City of Angels. Then there's Crow 2, City of Angels.
Yeah.
and then a couple of other movies. And it's like, oh, I would love to see, maybe Butch do that. Try to pull it off.
Sure. No, this is some of my favorite parts in comics where it's like the badass just brooding on top of building,
Yeah.
You always need that in a good vigilante book or dark superhero book. And then he swoops down here, lands on his this is his ride.
Yeah, Tor. Yeah, his Batmobile and his Robin together.
Bone Bull.
Yeah, this book, the second one too, I'm kind of putting a little bit of emphasis on him and his ride a little bit. Not too much, but a little bit more. They're gonna get down a little bit in this one with some action, him and the bull.
Kick ass.
And then today I just announced the first, because every week I'm doing a CG, a campaign gift.
Yeah.
And this week I announced the wanted poster, so everybody's gonna get this wanted poster of Butch Cleaver. So I was really excited about that.
This is really cool. I really like this poster.
Thanks, man.
Dead or Alive.
Yeah, those are really fun. Like just going back. I've seen a million of them, but just going back and doing research on the Wonder posters at the time, just all the different layouts they had, and all right, what am I going to do, and what am I going to put in here? You know what I mean? And I'm going to do some references to the story, and like about the actual some of the parts where he took some people out and put that in there.
For sure. Let's see. We got Last Crusader in the chat. Great picture. There's always a good-looking kid there. El Gargo. Thanks for sharing. Creators Outlet, what's up? Great show over there. Let's see. Eric Hothfuls wanted to know why there were clouds behind the moon. Were there? Because it's cool, man. It's comics, okay? I don't know which moon he was talking about.
I might have it. I don't know. But if I just think it looks fun, then I'll do it.
Let's see that. Maybe over here.
Possibly.
Oh, this is crazy action. So another cool thing that you do are like trading cards. So I thought your trading card was really kick-ass. Let me get a close-up. This is from the first campaign.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, that was the exclusive. Like, only so many people got that one. And that was the first appearance of like him in his resurrection form with street clothes on, you know?
Yeah, he just a really good power stance here. Love the proportions on this character. His weapons, really cool meat hook. And then the back of this, good detail, little power scale diorama thing. Dig it. So are we going to expect any more trading cards from this next campaign?
For sure. Like those two images, that one, everybody's going to get that one. So that's Butch and Tor. So I wanted to have Tor by himself, and I was like, I'm going to have Butch and Tor together, like taking out. Those are some some voodoo doll zombies. So that's something that happens later on in the story. And I figured that was something I haven't seen zombies that were like kind of crossed with voodoo dolls.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I could really mess with the proportions of their arms and kind of Cronenberg them a little bit, you know what I mean? With some body anatomy. So I did that, and just wanted them to just be a full-on action scene, a lot of stuff. And then there's the Street Enforcer Butch. That one's the one above it. That's Butch when he's in his human form. And that's the only card that I'm going to make of him in his human form, and that's for week 1 backers. So you have till Friday to back the book, and you'll get that card.
This is cool. Yeah, get on this one. I love how the card's like bleeding. This is so awesome. Touching the card. That's fun.
Yeah, I love doing cards, and I always, for trading cards, like sometimes it's kind of like a hero shot, and I kind of want to, if I'm doing it, I kind of want to see the head and all the way down to the toes, and any like accessories or any weapons that character might use, I want to incorporate it into the card.
Yeah,
that's just me though. I mean, that you know.
Yeah.
So.
For sure. Yeah, there's gunshots in this card too. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Super cool. Yeah, so if you guys are like you want something special, back it before Friday, you'll get this card. That's gonna be awesome. Yeah, have you ever thought of doing like a Butch Cleaver like line art edition, just black and white? So I
have actually. That would have to be something I'd have to go in and like tweak with it a little bit because I'd have to go in there and just kind of. What I would do is I'd put the first 3 books in there.
Yeah.
Because after God willing, if I get this funded, I want to go on and make either a different book next campaign if I'm lucky, or Butch Cleaver 3, one of the two. And I've told you about that other book I wanted to do, but it's either in private, you know, and or it's Butch Cleaver 3 because I already have the script ready to go and stuff. And after that, Butch Cleaver, they're just going to be standalone stories, going forward. You know, with the beginning, middle, and end. It's a real juicy one-shot story, you know. I think that's better for the formula of the way we're doing it in crowdfunding. Yeah,
for sure. And I'm glad that you're able to do this sequel and you're sticking to it. Stuff like this doesn't show up often. And kind of like a really cool original idea, guy with some cool abilities. You're able to get the first one as well. If you guys missed out on the first one, definitely pick up both of them. Now, does this sequel wrap up the story of the first one?
To a certain degree, yes, but not entirely. It leaves a little bit room for the third one.
Cool.
And then the third one, that one's gonna wrap it up pretty hard, but it's gonna leave a little grain in that one too. So. Sure.
Let's see. Eric says he was referencing the King and White drawing with the clouds.
Oh yeah,
I remember that. Yeah, Malin was giving him crap about that. Let's see. Yeah, I like the one and done episodic stories. Yeah, I think they're cool. You get a good amount of pages for a story and something you could pick up and put down, especially if they're coming out in it has a lot of pages because you want something you could pick up. It has a weight to it. How many pages was the first one?
Ooh, I think it was 72 pages.
Yeah, that's a good.
Plus bonus material, so it came out to 92 pages.
Right.
Actual pages in a book. This one's going to be 52 pages, and then I'm going to do some supplemental stuff. I'm not exactly sure yet. And then the next book will definitely be 52 pages or something like that. It's definitely going to be at least 52. And that one's going to be different. That one's going to be like a chase,
Nice.
a chase book. You know what I mean, like a car chase, but he's going to be doing something different.
That's
Not the whole
awesome.
book, but half of it. I like to do half. Something that's kind of like the formula. If I'm going to do a 50-page book, I want it to be one story, but I kind of want a good portion of the story to be something that's different. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And then, boom, it turns into something else.
Mm-hmm. No, I totally get you. This is really high quality print job on this too. Who did you use for printing?
I use Mix'em.
Yeah, awesome. No, this was really good. You got like the glossy cover, looks super pro. I love the back cover on that. Really cool. Did a really good job, and that spine too, that red spine really stands out on the bookshelf.
Oh yeah, man. Thank you.
No problem. Yeah, so any hints on more campaign gifts you might be doing in the future? Because I really love the Wanted poster, and we'll go through the tiers in a second, because I see you have the Wanted poster original art here.
Yeah, I got it right here, actually, right behind me.
Yeah. Let's look at that, man.
Sorry.
Ooh, look at that, guys. That's so cool.
My wife's like, "Are those his arms and legs?" The collars. Sorry. I'm like, no, those are his collars, babe.
Yeah. No,
it looks like a little plushie like that, though.
He has a really cool design for his jacket. He has those little blades like around, I remember the coat bottom and the collars. This guy he looks like a bad guy, dude. Like he's like a super villain in something. It's so cool.
Yeah, he is too, man. And I want him to chase that redemption role. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, in this book, you're gonna find out why he is what he is. You know what I mean? In the second one.
Yeah.
And when he's on the street, I want him to look like a leper. So if you see him with that mask, you know what I mean? They're like,
yeah, sure. No, that's awesome. That makes sense. So a lot of original art here that you guys could grab. The featured tier. Now, what is this? How is this different from the rest of them?
So that one's going to come with a original head sketch on Bristol board. I believe it's a 10x7.
Nice.
And I sold about 15 of those last time. So I was like, well, to me, that's a win. So if I sold one of them, I'm going to do another one, So I did 15. I was like, heck yeah, I'm going to do that. So I'm doing that again.
Nice. And this comes with both of the books, right? 1 and 2?
1 and 2, yeah. Perfect. And then the first printing, it's kind of limited. I got about let's say 80 something of them. But, just because if there's damages, I need to have extra.
Sure.
You know how that is.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. Yeah. Then you can grab the single book, and then this is the first printing of Butch Cleaver #1. If you guys missed out on that, I've been showing that book off.
Thank you,
and
sir.
Then, you could grab the head sketch just by itself too. Yeah,
absolutely.
Now, you have any special add-ons for this campaign?
Oh, thank you for reminding me. I would have totally forgot. I'm a dum-dum. I have the t-shirt, bro. So there's medium, large, and extra large. There's like just a few left. It's extremely limited. You got the back right there. Roll the bones to know your role.
Nice.
And I made these about a year and a half ago.
Sweet.
Maybe, so send a little bit of inventory of that if people want to jump on it. Pretty cool.
Cool. And now these are the kind of like free gifts, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So you got the 2 trading cards.
So if you would have signed up for that week one, you're going to get it. So if you sign up and back on the 8th week of the campaign, you're still going to get it. But if you didn't sign up, you don't get it.
Oh, cool. No, I like how that goes, because it gives you,
gives them an out, like, oh, I don't got the money, or I'm going on vacation, I'm going to get it later. I don't know.
Sure.
Something.
Yeah, it's always, always sign up for stuff. Let's see. We got Chris Brass in the chat. What's up, Chris? Thanks for tuning in. And he has a question here. What are your thoughts on a crossover issue featuring Samurai Jack meets Ninja Turtles? What do you think about that, Matt?
Sounds cool. Anything with Ninja Turtles sounds good.
Yeah, I love Samurai Jack. Samurai Jack's awesome.
Yeah,
that would be badass. We're talking about Butch Cleaver today. I'll play the trailer again in a second, since we got more people watching. But so what's up with these bottle openers? These are kick-ass.
This is it right here, brother. It's by Phoenix Animation, and they're working good too. I'm using them on my on my channel. I'm opening up some beers with these two, and
Nice.
you know, it's solid metal front and back. And I use this image right here for it. And yeah, so the CG Metalsmith did it. So first 100 backers are going to get it.
That's cool. Yeah, those are really, really cool. I love how the metal, the ink on that looks. It looks so kick-ass. So yeah, first 100 backers. So you guys got to back this book to get that totally free. And of course, the wanted poster, which is kick-ass as well. We were taking a look at that. And some traditional art tiers. The wanted poster art, $250, and as well as this is the trading card, the Street Enforcer, which we saw with the bullet holes and the blood cuts into it, like this one, right?
Oh yeah,
that's cool. And that comes with books as well.
Yeah, that comes with the first graphic novel, first print. It comes with Butch Cleaver 2. It comes with a head sketch, all the campaign gifts, and it's free shipping worldwide.
Oh, nice, dude. Kick-ass. Now, dude, this campaign looks awesome. Congrats on the launch, man. And like you said, after this, you're either going into Butch Cleaver 3 or a new IP, right?
Yeah, a new IP that I want to do. It just depends, because I've been working on Butch off and on for about 10 years, and I have to tell the last story, but there's also another one that's kind of itching. You know how you got your Lost Pages, and then you got the Magic Cop. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I'm sure you've been working on them for like 10 years, and sometimes those guys are itching. They're trying to get out of you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh man, just this year alone, I have so many new ideas for books that I want to do. You know,
do you ever have to like put a bottle on like your creativity, because there's so much that's coming out of it?
I don't know. I just love thinking of characters and stories and stuff that it's going to happen anyways. Like I couldn't bottle it.
Yeah.
But it's always, write this stuff down and come back to it later. But right now I want to do this cyberpunk thing that I might do at the end of next year. I'm talking to an artist about it. So we might, if everything goes as planned, I want to do the next probably 3 or 4 books are going to be Lost Pages books. Just diving into those characters. So got to get that content out and into the hands of the readers. That's what you got to do. So people could, have the payoffs of these stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Anything else that you want to tell us about this campaign? Maybe some upcoming stuff with this. And also how many pages? This is going to be 52 pages?
Yeah, of story. And then it's hard to keep it at that too. I could keep adding more to it, but it's done. Well, you know how you could throw a double page spread in, or add another punch or kick to a panel or something.
Right.
Or to a page. But 52 pages, and there should be some supplemental material in there. And I would like to say that if you do back the book, you're also going to get a death metal track by Nightmare Nemesis. And I'll it's an MP3, and I'll email it to you once you back. And
cool.
You guys want to check it out.
Is that the song in the trailer?
Yeah, that's the first minute of it, just the intro to the song. But the song's like 5 minutes. But if you guys want, you can come back to the campaign page, and it's the second video right there. If you ever want to check it out. So it's kind of heavy. So
did you do any work on that song?
Yeah, actually, it's my band, and I did the vocals, and my buddy Dave, he did all the music, and it was just really fun. I was inspired by Rot 10 and Death Metal Hero. They did that for the last campaign, and a lot of people responded to it, including myself. It was awesome, and I'm like, every campaign now, every campaign that Metal Movies of Brewskis or Matt or whatever you want to call me puts out, I'm going to try to do a metal track.
Yeah,
either me or somebody else. It's just fun. So
that's
like when you back, you get something instantly. It's kind of fun too.
Yeah, the music is so cool. We do that for our campaigns as well. Just because so many people are talented musically talented around here that want to take advantage of that and give them some work making some cool tracks inspired by our characters. So that's super fun. And I know you're writing this, you're doing basically everything on this campaign in this book. Have you ever worked with someone else on a story illustrating someone else's work, or is that something you would be interested in, or are you just kind of doing your own thing right now?
I definitely want to try it once. I've never done it before, but I want to try it just to see what it's like. You know what I mean? I think it
Sure.
would be a fun experience. And then I would also like to, if I ever won the lottery or something, I would I would bring people on. I would just co-write. I'd bring another writer on to write the stories with me. I'd co-write, and then I would just pencil and ink, and then I would get a letterer and a colorist and things like that. And then
Yeah.
that's what I would do.
No, that yeah, that's the dream of getting miraculously having a bunch of money. It seems.
All this money, like Scrooge McDuck swimming in it.
Yeah, for sure. You did the other thing I remember you doing is you did, was it a trading card or a pinup for Shane Mess in his Mothman book?
Yeah. Actually, I did a piece for him. He asked if I would do a trading card. I said hell yes.
Yeah.
I'd love to do a trading card for you. And it's a Mothman, and there was a scene where there's this Mothman slashing the deer, and I'm like, oh, I love that slasher shit. It's crazy, And I'm like, all right. So I drew a piece of him ripping the deer's head off, and yeah, that was really fun. And he made a card out of that, and he actually made it the back page of the book. So I was just like, oh, wow. It's something other than mine. I'm in somebody else's book. I was on like I don't know. I was like celebrating. I celebrate a lot. Like anytime like my book launches, or I don't know, just that was a big moment for me.
No, yeah, I was super impressed with that art. It was totally kick-ass, man. I'm trying to find it right now. Yeah, here it is.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, so if you guys dig this, this was from the Mothman campaign. Trading card was also in the book as well. And just this is just so cool. Ripping a freaking deer's head off. It's ridiculous.
You sick fuck. No.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know. Just he seems scary to me. You know what I mean? And
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I could just see him doing something like that, probably eating it or something like that. And I wanted to put the eyes in the background, like they're looking at him, like the Mothman.
Yeah, I love the trees back here in this piece and how freaky his mouth looks. Like he doesn't have a mouth,
just holes.
Yeah, this thing could, it can make weird sounds, and it reminds me of the Matrix when they like close up Neo's mouth, the agents. That's
where I got the idea.
Yeah, I love that. It totally translated like that, dude. This is so cool. But yeah, if you guys are interested in Butch Cleaver 2, go on and back it right now. Let's get this book funded. How many days have you been up?
I started since Friday, so I think that's 5 days.
Awesome.
Yeah,
cool.
It's been awesome, dude. People have been backing it every day, so I've been like just ecstatic. So
no, that's perfect. And you keep going on other shows and stuff. I know that we had a viewer in here who has a show that I did recently. Creators Outlet does a cool show.
I'm going on him on Monday.
Oh,
and then Saturday I'm going on Doodle and Chill. We're gonna draw. I think we're drawing Star Blazer, or I don't know the guy's name. It's a sci-fi western, but I'm gonna draw it.
Cool.
And then Ott and stuff next Wednesday, I believe, too. So.
Oh, that's gonna be sick. Yeah, everybody in the chat, check this out. The link is in the description below, and I'll actually pop it in the chat right now.
Thank you.
What else was I gonna say about this? Yeah, we'll watch the trailer. I can't remember what I was just going to bring up, but let me pull this trailer up. Maybe I'll think of it while we watch it one more time.
Sign up for Lost Pages too. Silhouette, I'll tell you that much.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, everybody, check out Butch Cleaver on Indiegogo right now. And I remember what I was going to say, Matt. If people have not yet backed this, and they're thinking about it, but maybe they get paid next week or something, it's always a really good idea if you're signed into Indiegogo, hit this follow button, just like that. It'll pop up red or whatever pink that is. And so that means every time that you update the campaign with a new update, it'll send me an email to remind me that I still need to back it. It's still out here. So you can do that with any campaign. If you want to back it later, definitely hit that heart there, and that'll help you out big time.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. We got J Money in the chat. What's up? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, and hit that like button down here. Sub to the channel. We're almost to 750 subs on our YouTube channel. I just did an awesome stream yesterday about The Mask. You remember The Mask comic back in the day?
Oh yeah, with Doug, that Batman artist, right?
Yeah,
I follow
Doug
him on Instagram. He does a bunch of animated Batman stuff.
Yeah,
oh man,
dude.
that guy gets down. I seen him on Graham Nolan too a few months back.
Yeah, he's awesome. He does those kick-ass animations on Instagram. You guys got to follow him there. But I don't know if were you in the chat yesterday when I was streaming?
No, I wasn't, man.
Okay, yeah.
I seen it though. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna go watch that later.
Yeah, definitely watch it later. Because it was a lot of fun. Ethan popped in to hang out and talk about The Mask, and I was showing him the art and stuff. And he was talking about Doug, because I'm pretty sure Doug started doing Green Lantern stuff with Jeff Johns after Ethan.
Oh, okay.
The Brightest Day stuff. So, yeah, awesome stream. Check that out. The Mask is one of my favorite comics. I know we got people in the chat. Yeah, it's super. We got Beam Pad in the chat. What's up? Thanks for tuning in. How you doing? Just wrapping up here, guys. Check out Butch Cleaver. It is now live on Indiegogo. And if you guys haven't yet, please grab Magic Cop 2, which is about to fulfill at the end of the month. We'll be starting to ship stuff out then, as well as the Lost Pages. Now, we're running a contest right now. I don't know if you knew this, Matt, but we're giving away free original art for Lost Pages signups. So if you sign up to the mailing list, this is by Shelby Robertson.
Love those teeth.
Yeah, he's a master.
Love that bottom row teeth right there.
Yeah. He's so kick-ass. He did the Copics on this. We got Shelby. We got Avery.
Oh, sick.
Awesome one. These are our character, the people from the Lost Pages. We're going to be doing a ash can with the people this time around because folks kind of dug them. We got
yeah, dude. It's like the next. That's like our Captain America now, as far as I'm concerned.
I hope so, man. I'm trying to.
I mean, that's the way I see it.
Thanks, bro.
Oh, for sure, bro. I love that character.
And Alan Alonso did this kick-ass one too. So we have almost 10 to give away. So you guys better be on the mailing list, which Eric just dropped the link in the chat. I appreciate that so much. It'll take you to a page like this. All you have to do, just pump your email address in here. You'll be entered to win, as well as you'll get updates when we launch, and there'll be like a secret tier with a kick-ass trading card. You can see some of the art for the book as well has already been done. Silhouette, got some Crimstone action here, and more of the people. So definitely get on that. It's going to be a huge campaign. It's going to be a really cool story too. Hope you guys dig it.
I'm pumped. And make sure you hit what is it? Subscribe or confirm when you sign up for it.
Yeah, once you sign up, you'll get an email, and you just have to click on confirm, and it'll let me know that you're signed up and you're entered.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you guys for watching today, and Matt, thank you for coming on. Where can the people find you online if they want to get in contact or follow you?
For sure, you can find me on Twitter at Rune Cutter Comic, and then on YouTube at Metal Movies and Brewskis, where I review metal movies and brewskis of stuff I like, and some comics too. So that's it.
Awesome, everybody. Yeah, thank you again so much, guys. This is kind of a last minute thing, but it was fun. I always love having Matt on. Definitely follow him around. Sub to his YouTube channel. Metal Movies and Brewskis, does awesome reviews there. And go watch him on Doodle and Chill this weekend, right? On Sim's channel.
Yeah, 12:15 Eastern Standard Time.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, just look up Doodle and Chill. You'll find that channel. You can sub there, and it's going to be some really cool drawings on that channel. But until next time, everybody, watch all the videos. Definitely go back and watch that mask stream we did yesterday. It's like an hour long, but really fun stuff. Took a look at some kick-ass art. And until next time, we will catch